guys, welcome to The Ticker, where we give you your daily dose of what's happening now.
And today, guys, we're talking productivity. In fact, what we're talking about is Evernote, which is one of my favorite productivity tools for my business, for The Ticker, for my real estate business as well. And what I really love about it is its ability to track and organize everything that I'm trying to do, both professionally as well as offline, and for the family and stuff like that. So that's what we're talking about today, and we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons why we love Evernote.
All right. Well, first of all, for buyer-seller, your conversation logs can get lost. They fall off your desk. They disappear into thin air. Who knows where they go? Or you try to keep them in by memory and you forget some of the key things that you need to remember about that particular client and
what was
what
the
they
name
need
of
from
Fred's wife and why was she? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So what happens from there is that you've lost the information. It can make things a bit awkward later. So having the Evernote, it allows you to mobilely from your phone or your iPad be able to keep those notes. Or if you're in your office when you meet with your client, you can log it right in on your PC. No big deal. It's all there, and you're set.
Exactly. Tip number 2 is going to be general research. Now this is huge, guys, because Evernote also has a web clipper, which allows you to, whatever website you're on at a time, checking out homes for a client, or just doing general research about the industry, watching our show, whatever. It allows you to clip those web, sites and add them to any notebook you want within the system. So when you're doing your research online, either maybe you're learning how to get better use out of Facebook or Twitter or whatever that is, you can put that in a notebook straight from the site so you can review it later, take it anywhere you want to go with it. The use for general research, we use it a ton for the show, and it's been very, very helpful in keeping us on track.
Absolutely. Next after that is going to be project planning. I love this part. Just for small vacations and things like that, you can make a list of all the places that you want to go and see while you're on that vacation, clip articles about, who and what is important to check out while you're there, and you can upload photographs as well. Absolutely.
Piggybacking on top of that is for things like conferences and events. So we know about like Inman Connect down in Miami right now. Let's say you were sitting in on a great keynote speech, so you're taking notes and all this kind of stuff happens. Normally what happens is either A, you lose it, or B, you don't remember everything that you needed to remember maybe from that conference. What Evernote allows you to do is it allows you to either take notes within the application or written notes, snap a picture of it, put it in the notebook for that, and really keep tracks, and allows you to go back to your office and actually implement because you have all of the tools that you got while you were at that conference. It also allows you to keep track of your business in that from that conference, if you have business expenses or mileage or something you're trying to keep track of, you put that into that notebook, or if you have a specific IRS notebook, it allows you to put that in there, and thus when it comes to tax time, you're not searching around for that, you're not missing out on lost dollars.
My CPA is going to be really excited about Evernote.
Exactly.
Going from there, last but not least, certainly, is the sharing. Being able to share a notebook with a client is really nice as far as letting them get updates by sharing it with them on how many people have seen the home, what their thoughts and comments were is especially helpful. But even more than that, we use it quite frequently on sharing notes with each other about what we think about certain things and where we want to put our focus on certain projects. So it's very helpful if you have an assistant or you have a coworker that you work with closely to make sure that you can share things and then other things like
if you're a manager,
CPA,
if you're a manager,
things.
owner, things like that, it allows you to share it with maybe your downline if you have a buyer's agents, listing agents, things like that. If you have a team, it allows you to do that very, very effectively. And it makes a great tool for the teams and things like that.
And it's mobilely accessible.
Absolutely.
Which is so important
so about
nowadays.
using Evernote, just some quick tidbits on it. You can have up to 250 notebooks at any given time. Like she said, it is mobilely accessible. You can have it for your iPhone, iPad, Android, BlackBerry. You can put it on your PC and your Mac. Pretty much everywhere you go, you'll have access to your Evernote, which is very, very helpful. And of course, it is free, which is huge. They have a pro version that costs about $45 a year, which is
virtually free.
Yeah, it's kind of free basically in today's world, right? So that's pretty huge as well. So be sure to check out Evernote. It'll keep you on track and it'll help you stay organized in your business.
Absolutely. I think this is a great app that everybody should try and put into their business and help them stay organized. Going from there is we're going to talk a little bit about how Homes.com has just recently started talking about coming out with their new AVM.
Yes, we highlighted Homes.com when we were talking about the syndication issues that a lot of these, Zillow, Trulia, Homes.com, and Realtor.com had. Homes.com was at the top of the list at a 7.25, which is, although just passing, is still beating everyone else. So with this new valuation model, they're looking to maybe catch up with Zillow, who's had their Zestimate out for a while.
Well, the thing is when you talk to realtors, each one of them will tell you that these sites drive them insane. And one of the frequent comments that they get from their clients is, well, you're telling me to list my home at this, but Zillow or whatever is telling me that it's actually worth this. Why are you depreciating?
Yeah, don't lowball me is basically what they're hearing. Yeah.
Because they feel like that's what's happening. And this AVM should take some of that out. It's supposed to have some really good things about the property and the property value, and they're the first to use this Bing 7 map, and they're also using the Smart Zip analyticals, so that really should help make the difference a little closer.
Absolutely, guys. Hey, be sure to check out Evernote and keep your eyes on this Homes.com AVM. Hopefully it'll help with the valuation models that are currently being used online.
Hey, kudos to them for trying to step up and make something that the realtors are going to appreciate.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. Be sure to subscribe for free, and always comment down below, especially if you're an Evernote user, maybe some things that we didn't talk about that you love to use it for. That'd be most helpful to everybody else.
Absolutely. And make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.